Gravel KOMs. They're savage. Oh, my bike is covered in mud. I'm covered in mud. So that was a 20-minute warm-up, riding along the canal path, and then straight into this beast of a climb, which is about 8 kilometers long. It takes you up to the top of the wind farms up here in overlooking Neath and Botalwa. Virtually from sea level. Like, we climbed from that canal about like 50 meters above sea level to about 500 meters above sea level. But I did some good over and unders. They were at the beginning 30s, but I realized my heart rate wasn't getting up very much, mainly because we're so early on in the ride and probably because I haven't warmed up enough. So instead I went straight into 40-20s, and after about 10 minutes it was really starting to catch up with me, which is kind of what I was looking for. A nice way to throw them in amongst a social ride with the boys. So I'm going to turn around, go and find them, and then ride with them and rip some trails. Well, I can't rip trails obviously because I'm not that good. Quick little note about how I'm actually pacing these over and unders. Now, I don't have a power meter on this gravel bike, or at least not now anyway, but I don't really need them to perform these, because what I sometimes see that people get a little bit deflated when they do like 30-30s, 40-20s, 60-30s, whatever, like whatever the variation is. My advice would be to pace them off of like capacity, so what you feel to be hard. And obviously that'll change as the intervals, you know, drag on, you get further into them, because what will feel easy at the beginning, you know, say 300-400 watts for 30 seconds and then 30 seconds off, and repeating that, you know, it may feel almost impossible to do after 10 or 12 reps. So I'd say, like, don't get disheartened when you're doing these sort of efforts with a power meter, because, you know, we all get tired, and that doesn't necessarily mean you're not getting the stimulus. You know, the lactic levels are through the roof and you're just clearing it and then pushing it, clearing it and pushing it. And at the end of the day, from a physiological standpoint, if you just look at it like that, it's a very simple way of looking at them, rather than thinking, oh no, I'm not hitting 300 or 400 watts anymore, whatever it is.
I couldn't. So when you ended up with the result. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Hi, boy. Well done, boy.
Whoa, look at that! This is the most outrageous. We just popped out on like a tarmac concrete road. That hairpin there is savage. Hi. Hi. Bit muddy now. Oh, well, who am I kidding? Very muddy. Wrong turn. Maybe. Or maybe just an adventure. Expecting to see Shrek somewhere around here. Whee! Watch out, friend's coming. Yes! Oh my word. No, I think Alvin had the right idea, to be honest. Still not giving you a proper tour of the van that we have now bought and converted, or at least half converted here, but I will do in due course. I've got to bring my gravel bike, which we obviously rode at the start of this video, yesterday. I brought it today to a local company that, well, also has a cafe. They do car detailing, but I'm actually dropping off the bike because they're going to do some promo stuff with G-Tech. And apparently they're going to do some ceramic coating on my Factor LS frame set to give it a little bit of a shimmer, but apparently to stop all that crap from sitting on it when I'm out riding. Kind of would have been handy yesterday, I feel. But we'll see how it goes. I'm still cleaning stuff from yesterday. Grit and mud just gets absolutely everywhere. I have a feeling my bike is going to need another overhaul, and it's funny because I've not ridden it in months, and then the irony is I take it out for one ride, it pours with rain, it gets really muddy, really gritty, and now it's going to need another overhaul again. But I mean, it's the bike I use when the weather is bad, so I suppose it's just a one bike. Well, they told me to leave the bike dirty, and that's what I've done. I mean, that's pretty dirty, right? And to be honest, they want a before and an after shot. Let's hope it's not too dirty. I've just been out for a nice little 60-minute spin. Nothing special, because yesterday took it out of me a little bit. I was tired, I was cold, I was wet, I was a little bit hungry after that gravel ride, I must say. It's always difficult, I find, you know, when it's like really bad weather, like to drink from your bottles and like to eat, it's like it's more difficult than normal, and I think we're all the same in that case. But yeah, today nice and steady. This weekend I'm off to a wedding. Do I take the bike with me? Do I have the weekend off? I'm unsure. Might take the bike with me just in case. You never know. I was trying to slip a bike ride in, especially in a new era, right? It's always nice. Well, we've teleported to Bristol since the last time I spoke to you. We're up here for Charlie's friend's wedding, and a very nice wedding it was yesterday. So, because I'm in the area, I thought I'd bring the bike, do a little ride this morning, the morning after, while most people are still in bed sleeping. We camped. So we camped last night, camped the night before. I slept in the van last night so I could get out early this morning and just fit in like a little hour of just light pedaling. But I've always wanted to come to the railway path here, which connects Bristol and Bath, the two cities, apparently. I've seen it on, you know, GCN. I'm not going to go back on it to Bristol because we're not quite staying in Bristol. We're staying on a manor farm that's been kind of kitted out to do weddings. It's really, really nice. We saw the hot air balloons floating over us this morning. But I only had a glass of red wine last night. And then the rest of the time I was on the water. Got to keep focused and all that in it. But it's really difficult because you want to celebrate, you know, be present with people on the day. But it was a fantastic day. We're back to the grind, as they say. Best foot forward by getting a ride in the day after, the morning after. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I will see you next time. Do you know what? Stuff it. I've never been here before. I'm gonna ride it.